Okay. Hi everyone, this is Silver on YouTube and I'm going to show you some tech. Today I'll show you how to apply these picking patterns on some triads. Let me show you the lick. This lick uses a picking pattern on the right hand, meaning that every 3 motions and strokes, it repeats itself. Something special about this pattern is that one of the downstrokes touches the higher strings after playing the lower notes. This touch is called a rest stroke. You've got to start on an upstroke, leaving the plane of the strings. I don't want you to do that and being trapped between strings. Then downstrokes touching the high string and then down again. You've got kind of a sweeping motion here. A good thing to do when becoming familiar with a new pattern is to find little exercises in which notes change each time the pattern repeats. Here we've taken the 1-5-1 pattern and moved it up the arpeggio structure. So in order to repeat this picking pattern on the right hand, I've used some pretty weird fingerings. You've noticed that I don't use the actual triad shape, and in fact you have to step out of those shapes to play this kind of lick. Let me help you with that. Okay, so one way to do this is to take your 12 half steps octave, just like it is on a single string on a guitar. And you've got some tonics here. And for instance, with a minor triad, you will get a minor third here. And then a perfect fifth. And then back to the octave again. So with this, I want you to learn 3 things. First, there is 1.5 steps between the 1 and the 3. Second, there are 2 steps between the 3 and the 5. And to finish it up, there are 2.5 steps between the 5 and the tonic. 1 3 1 3 5 3 5 1 5 1 3 5 3 1 3 5. Starting on the 3 3 1 5 1 3 5. Okay, so now what about the major triad? Oh, it's pretty simple. Just take your minor third, raise it, and then you've got your major third. Perfect fifth remains the same. You can see that between the minor and major triad, between 1 and 5, the inner structure is mirrored. And for both of them, 5 to 1 stays the same, 2.5 steps. Starting on B flat in major, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 5. Starting on 3 on major, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 5. Okay, that's cool for the triad structure. Now back to the lick. So if you want to think about the structure of the triad while practicing the lick, first off, you need to define some anchor points. 1, going to 3, 1.5 steps. 3, going to 5, 2 steps. 5, going to 1, 2.5 steps. So once this is cleared up, go through the lick slowly while saying the names of the anchor points. 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1. It may be frustrating for an experienced player to say those names, but in order to play very similar licks with very similar fingerings, you've got to know where you are. You've got to think about it and not just let your fingers do the memory work. The left hand changes. 5, 1. If I were to loop it on the same frets, it will go like this. So, you will need to roll. I prefer to prepare the bar before shifting. Here. For the last repetition, I use some power chords. And those ones are degree flat 3 and flat 9, so you got a Phrygian sound. And to finish it up, just take your triad, 3, 5, 1, and place the 5 an octave higher. Okay, that's it for today. Please leave me some comment below, tell me if you like the video. I can't wait to show you more things on metal guitar, but for now, thanks everyone for watching and stay tech!